Hey guys!
Today we're going to show you how to make buttercream from scratch and then use it to frost a cake.
Before we get started, here's some of the supplies and ingredients you may need.
First, we're going to soften our butter so that we could mix it a little more easily with the vanilla. We're going to start with 10 seconds, and then if that's not enough, we might put it back in for another 5 to 10 seconds. Nope, it could be just a tad bit softer, so we're gonna go again. You don't want your butter to be completely melted. You want it to look like a stick, but you want it to have a little softness or mush to it. Okay, so we went a little bit too far here, but it's fine. It's mostly still intact. Get a bowl and put the stick of butter in it. This is vanilla extract. The recipe says you only need 1.5 teaspoons, but I personally feel you could be a little more heavy-handed with the vanilla extract to make sure you have a little bit of flavor in your frosting or cake, or any baked good. I may have been a little too heavy-handed with that. And then mix them together with a spatula or spoon until it's soft and creamy. Now we're going to add 1 cup of powdered sugar. You can add up to 4 cups depending on how it tastes. Then add 1/4 cup of milk. Mix them all together. We don't want it to be lumpy, so we have to keep mixing to get all these lumps out. We're adding more powdered sugar to this, but we're going to do it gradually until we reach our desired taste and consistency. This is looking better, but we're going to need more powdered sugar. It's still runny, so we'll add 1/3 cup. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of it just to make sure we don't need to add anything else. Okay, I'm satisfied with how it tastes. You usually don't need as much powdered sugar as it tells you to add. If your frosting is too thick, add more milk. If it's too thin, add sugar. We're going to put the frosting on this 2-tier cake, but first we're going to add some color to it with gel food colors. If you want multiple colors, you'll need a separate bowl for each. Divide the frosting up into those bowls and use a spoon to mix the food coloring and frosting. Add as many drops of food coloring to get your desired color. You can even mix colors to make colors like purple or orange. Use a spoon to mix the food coloring and frosting. For our 2-tier cake, we're going to spread the frosting on top of one of them. We're using spoons, but you could use a baking spatula. Now we'll put the other cake on top of this one and add frosting to the sides. Lastly, we'll decorate the top of the cake with frosting. Then we're all done and we're ready to eat this cake. With the holidays coming up, we hope this inspires you to start baking and making your own icing from scratch instead of relying on store-bought things.